so that's what he said after the game. RC, what should we say about that play?
A movie I love is Hitch, and he's trying to teach the dude, he's trying to teach the date how to kiss. And he says, you know what? They go 90, you go 10. He's supposed to go 90 to get to the referee. He's supposed to run the football to the hash. As physically dominant as he was last night on some plays, he was that small mentally. He was that small emotionally, from personal fouls at the beginning of the game to it being more important to celebrate a first down, which you should get, right? You are a dominant football player when it comes to what you can do on the grass, but what you should be thinking is about our goals, right? You shouldn't be thinking about my first down point. Hell, it's a first down. It's 10 yards. If a dude is playing off of you and you shook him by 5 yards, you should be able to catch the ball and get a first down. But what you should be thinking about is what helps my team be better, right? Not what makes people look at me, not what gets me my solo on the camera, but what allows us to get an extra play. And now maybe when Harrison Smith makes a huge play on Pat Freiermuth later on in the game, you have one more opportunity or maybe two more opportunities. But that's what happens when it's more about the double hockey sticks on your jersey than the logo on your helmet. And this ain't Chase Claypool's first time doing something dumb. This isn't Chase Claypool's first time thinking about himself more than the team. But it is the first time that we could truly talk about an actual play or an actual action probably costing a team a game. And when you're in a tight wild card race, you can't do that. You can't be about self. That's not who the Pittsburgh Steelers are, but clearly it's who he is.
I hear you, and it's hard to say it's not who they are when you consider Juju's TikToks that we talked about forever, Antonio Brown Facebook living, coaches in the locker room afterwards. I mean, to some degree, this is a little bit of what it has been for this franchise, and I can see how much it bothers someone like Ryan Clark. I mean, you see a play like that, Ninko, as a former Patriot, what thought goes through your head?
Yeah, that wouldn't happen because you have to have situational awareness. You have to understand how valuable each second is in this moment, and that's why you see guys that are Hall of Famers like Larry Fitzgerald, RC said earlier in the show, that would sprint to get the ball down and understand the situation. Hey, we gotta snap the ball here. We gotta stop the clock. So this just is a representation of he's a me guy. He's all about himself and not about the team. So when you have that, that is a problem. That's an issue, and that affects the guys around you as well. So in this matchup, him doing this, the Vikings could have said, look at the scoreboard. Like, you guys are losing right now.
In that moment, it almost looked like Harrison Smith was more surprised than anyone. Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
And he's playing on the other team. Sacho, give me a thought here.
Well, let me just give you a learning moment, because in facilities all across the country, NFL coaches are turning on this exact film and saying, this is what we should use. Let it be a teaching moment. What you're supposed to do in that situation, for those who don't know, even coaches, players, is when you have no timeouts, you catch the ball in bounds, don't celebrate, number one. Number two, don't even hand the ball to the ref. Go and place the ball down on the near hash and get lined up. Because if you start celebrating, you start tossing the ball to the ref could drop it. Something could happen. Place the ball on the hash and then go get another play. That's my little teaching moment. I had some funny jokes I was going to tell, but let me just teach people for now, because the jokes can come for later.
No, but I mean, it's actually a really good point that you're making, and I'm glad that you did. Danny Graz, give me a thought.
I think Mike Tomlin will be one of the coaches that does that, and I'll be interested to see, because he had a comment about, what we do and who we do it with, whether there are consequences in order to back that up. I also want to say that Ryan Clark must love literally every movie, because Hitch is not.
Oh, no.
Not a good movie.
That's a good movie.
No,
it is a good movie.
Go watch it. No, don't go
Kevin
watch
James dancing.
I'm a huge Eva Mendes fan, too.
That's not a good movie.
Yes,
Come on,
Eva
man.
Mendes.
It's a good movie. Okay, one way or another, let's not get sidetracked. That's a terrible play last night, and it cost them a lot. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.